Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Kotetsu here and welcome back to another episode of GTA 5 Stunt Challenge. In this episode of GTA 5 Stunt Challenge, I'll be doing another stunt with the Ruffian, and this stunt was found by, I don't really know, but if you know, make sure to leave it in the comment section down below because I would love to properly credit the person who first hit this stunt. So, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen this stunt before. I was planning on doing a different spot today, but this spot was kind of last case scenario because I realized that it was like the easiest spot that I could find that I haven't done in a video before. So pretty much what you have to do is go down here. You gotta sort of control your glide, and you gotta land down here, and you gotta get another bump, but obviously that didn't really work, and I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea. I'm gonna try and land on the crane in front of me. And just so I can better show you guys what I'm doing, I'm gonna try to get a better bump this time off of here. There we go. That's much nicer. Now, if I don't land in the tree, this should be good. Here we go. And oh crap. Well, at least I survived, okay? So I'll use this attempt to show you guys. So once I stand up, that is. So pretty much, hold on, I gotta walk over here. Let's get a better angle on this. So what I'm trying to do is, okay, there we go. I want to land on that part of the crane. It's really hard to land on the top part of the crane because of how small the landing area is. But if you land on the smaller part of the crane, it's actually a lot easier, and as long as you don't have your gas pedal on, it's pretty easy just to land directly on that white object right there, or like the thing behind it. So yeah, this shouldn't be really that hard of a spot. So anyways, how are you guys all doing today? I'm doing pretty good, except for the fact I feel a little bit uneasy, but that's partially my fault. It's actually something that I did today that I haven't really done before, and it was obviously something that I wasn't really thinking of the side effects either. So what I did earlier today was I went to watch an American football game with my dad, right? It was about 3 hours long, and we had a fun time. It was pretty exciting. And while I was watching the game, I ordered an iced tea. That's pretty normal for me. Like, iced tea is usually my default drink when I'm drinking something, of course, the exception of water. If it's not water, I usually just order iced tea. But the thing about it is I was like paying so much attention to the game. It's like the waitress kept like refilling my iced tea, so I kind of low-key wasn't really paying attention to how much I was drinking. And it turns out like by the end of 3 hours I had 13 glasses, and I don't feel like I would have drinking that many if I was like conscious of it, but because I was like paying attention to the game and stuff, I really wasn't paying attention to that part. And I don't really think I've ever drinking that much like at once in one sitting before, so it was kind of interesting how that makes you feel after. I'm pretty sure this is a result of the caffeine, but I guess the best way you can describe it is you kind of get this euphoric feeling, but in a bad way, because obviously, as most of you know, there can be like a good euphoric feeling you can get like if you're listening to really good music, or if you like to have like the right amount of caffeine, I guess you could say. But there's this like bad euphoric feeling too that you kind of get that kind of makes you really not want to do anything, and it's really frustrating because I had homework I had to do today too, and you just get this feeling that you just, it's like, I don't know if this makes any sense, because it's feeling like you want to sleep, but you're like wide awake at the same time, and it's really bothersome. I don't like feeling like that at all. It just doesn't make any sense. And besides that whole situation, there's also been something else that's kind of been bothering me lately, and I feel like this is something that's kind of unique to the stunting community. I guess there might be a few other communities that are affected by this as well, but this is mainly like a problem in the stunting community. And I've realized after my years of like recording videos, it's so hard to collaborate in this community. And what makes it even worse is this is a problem that's kind of specific to me, because you know, most of the people like Rubik, like Yellock, and like all the other YouTubers in this community, they live like 10 to 12 hours ahead of me. So whenever I hit them up on Skype and like ask them if they want to record a video with me, like sometimes it doesn't have a problem and stuff like that. But whenever it's like to put an example, when it's like in the middle of the afternoon here, it's like in the middle of the night there. So obviously, because like their parents are sleeping and stuff, it's not like they can just like talk in my videos and stuff. And it's not like I would want them to whisper the whole time, because not only would that be creepy, is like no one would really know what they're saying either. So it's just, you know, really hard to do that when like the time difference is so immense. And I also feel that there's another factor as well that sort of makes collaborating difficult in this community, and it's because like us stunters, we don't really have as much time as like, let's say, like full-grown adult YouTubers do, like to sort of make time in their schedule to collaborate with other people. Because you gotta remember, the stunting community is one of the youngest communities on YouTube by far, no questions asked. Like, with the exception of, I guess, like the Minecraft and like Roblox community, the stunting community is pretty damn young. Because like I'm 16, Yellock is 15, I'm pretty sure Rubik is 14, and I know some other stunters are like at least like 10 or 11, 11, 12, 13. Like, pretty much the point I'm getting at is, like, we're all either, like, kids or teenagers, and it's hard because, like, we have other things to attend to, and it's hard for us all, like, to match our schedules up. Like, we have, like, school, I don't know, like, sports practices, just, like, lots of other stuff that it's really just hard to work around. But despite how hard it could be, I'm gonna try and get it to work out. Like, I feel like I want to eventually do a video of, like, Rubik and Yelich, like, finally, and the way we're gonna have to do it is just because of the time zone difference is I'm gonna have to wake up like extremely early on a Saturday or a Sunday in order to play with them, just so it's like the middle of the afternoon for them, and just like make sure it's maybe like 8 o'clock in the morning for me, because unless we do it that way, I don't really see it as being a really big possibility, and like I have to make a sacrifice obviously if I want like a cool video like that to happen. So you know what? I'm just gonna try and make it work, because I feel like it'd be fun for not only me, but for Yelich and Rubik as well, and it'd be fun for you guys too. So you know what, we eventually have to do that. So focusing back on the stunt that we're trying to hit, I do know the kind of run-up you're supposed to get, but the thing about it is the bump is kind of a wild card, so you don't really know what it's gonna do. Like this thing down here, this whole ramp, this is crazy. Like you don't even know how it's gonna launch you. So I guess this is the hardest part of this stunt for sure, because you can't really control like the bump that well. Something that does help a lot though is if you try to get as much of a controlled glide as possible, so that's what I'm gonna be trying to do the most. Here we go, let's drop down, and yes, come on, no, dang it, I should have like sort of dropped down my glide a bit more there. There's no way I could land on the top, so landing on that side platform is my only option at this point. Okay, so I'm sorry for not saying this earlier in the video, but I did just now, like literally just now, come up with an awesome question for today's video. And the question is, how many concerts have you seen? Like, who are the concerts by? And out of all the concerts you've seen, which ones are the coolest? Because, I don't know, I just feel like this question sort of relates into something I've been wanting to talk about for a while. Because, as you guys know, out of a few things I've said on Twitter, like, there's been some things relating to concerts lately that have made me pretty mad. So, and obviously, before I get started on this story, I do want to hear about the concerts you guys have been to. So make sure to share that in the comment section down below. So, anyways, my dad, like, I don't know, about a week ago, like, I don't know, he said, we were, like, talking about concerts and stuff, and he pretty much said, like, hey, I haven't been to a concert for a while, you haven't been to a concert for a while, like, go look at concerts that we could see together, and I'm like, cool, I'll do that. And I'm not sure how many of you guys know this, but Porter Robinson is one of my favorite music artists of all time. Just the stuff he makes is absolutely mind-blowing, and like just like so unique and so different from what other people are doing, like in the whole DJing producing business. So I really appreciate like the music that Porter Robinson makes. If you've never heard Porter Robinson before, make sure to check it out, because I really like it, and I think like you guys would like it too. And anyways, how this relates in this story is pretty much, Porter Robinson is playing in Los Angeles, in, like, late November, I think a few days after Thanksgiving, and, like, this is a time when I'm off from school, so, like, he's also touring with Madeon, and I really like Madeon's music, too, so I was, like, super hyped for this, and, except there's one problem. Well, it turns out you have to be 18 or over to go to the concert, and I'm like, no, and they said they'll be checking IDs, too, and also they even added this, and they just pretty much warned the people who are trying to sneak in. What they said is if you buy a ticket and they find out that you're not 18, they won't let you in. They also will not refund the ticket. So I'm like, whoa, no chill on that at all. And I'm not sure if it's like this in other countries, but in the United States, you can't go to crap if you're under 18. It sucks, like in terms of concerts and stuff, because if you're under the age of 18, just so many concerts won't let you in. And it's so frustrating too, because like all the best music too, like the music's not even inappropriate. I didn't even mention that, but Porter Robinson's music, like 95% of it doesn't even have vocals, so it's obviously not about the music, it's just about what the venue wants and stuff, because I'm pretty sure it's not his music that's causing it to be 18 plus, it's what the venue wants, and that's what I don't understand at all. Because I've taken some time to think about what they're saying, and if it was an alcohol related thing, like it would be 21 plus, right? Because even though most of the world, the drinking age is 18 plus, it's 21 plus here in the United States, so yeah, that's how I know it's not that, because if it was like that, it'd be 21 plus, so I'm just happy having a hard time figuring out why they're not letting people under 18 in the concert, because it's especially disappointing because Porter Robinson music is so good, and I was so looking forward to seeing it, and it just like hurts so much to just be told, no, you cannot enter, you are denied from seeing this magnificent music. So pretty much, to make a long story short, I won't be going to any concerts anytime soon because, well, quite frankly, here in the United States, there's not many concerts that have good music that you can go to if you're under 18. Yay, 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 yay. I seriously can't wait until I'm 18. Alright, so if you look in the bottom right corner, you'll see I've been trying this for 165 minutes, and that translates into 2 hours and 45 minutes. So at this point, I cannot continue further on this stunt, but I have at least 50 close fails as could not stick the landing. I'm incredibly frustrated by this result, and I can't believe I just didn't hit it one of the times. I don't even know how this is possible. So in order to sort of make up for not hitting it, I'm going to try and make the best fail compilation I can of the closest attempts of me hitting the stunt. So yeah, here it is. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that little fill compilation. Yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. So if you enjoyed this video at any point in time, be sure to drop a like on the video because it does help a lot. And also, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily GTA 5 content and more. And until next time, this is Kotetsu. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Kotetsu out.